All right, it was leaked last night and this morning. I did potentially know the schedule.
You did?
No, because the video that I saw, that I seen, had the Colts with Houston Texans opening day.
Okay.
It's actually them playing the Seahawks. So I was wrong. Which I'm happy we didn't just run with my shit.
Yeah, sure.
I'm happy we did have reconsideration. But all these things have gotten out there, and I think everybody's immediate thought is, how are we gambling on it? How are we making money? Hammer Down Boys in here in the first hour to discuss this perfectly. We'll start with COVID Cowboy Tone Diggs. Your thoughts on the early lines. Tampa Bay, -6 to lead off the NFL season on September 9th against Dallas. It started at 6.5. It is now down to -6. So that means people are hammering Dallas. Is that what that means? And what are your thoughts on some of the other lines?
That one's it's a big one. The one that I immediately took was Browns +5.5 at Kansas City. 3 and 6.
Is that opening week?
Yeah.
So Browns Chiefs opening week.
Yeah.
That's going to be fucking awesome. Yeah. Hey, let's go NFL.
Super Bowl losers are 3 and 16 ATS in week 1, and I think the Browns are really good. The Chiefs are dealing with a new O-line, so I think it may take them a little bit to figure that out. So let me get the Browns +5.5 week 1.
I like that bet as well. Also because the Chiefs, they'll win. Okay, that's what the Chiefs do.
Right.
Chiefs will win the game. But last year we all lost, and by we I mean me.
Yes.
I lost a lot of money on the Kansas City Chiefs because you thought about them from the year previously in the playoffs where they were down 21-3. They were down 17-3. They had a 10, a 20-point comeback and everything like that. And then they win the Super Bowl against the Niners, and that game was very close. But whenever you thought about that Kansas City Chiefs team, it was like greatest show on turf type feel. It's like, hey, this team is going to be able to score however many points they want against that team. With Tyrann Mathieu, Stone Cold Chris Jones and the boys on the defensive side, that team's very good. They're going to crush people. They're going to crush people. They're going to crush people. I thought that last year a lot. They did not crush people, but it never felt like they weren't going to win.
Yeah.
It always felt like they were going to win, but it wasn't like a blowout. It wasn't like we're running by you. It was just like, hey, we need a touchdown on this drive.
Turn it on.
Bang, we got it. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, touchdown. They win. We're still undefeated. And Sports Stooge lost a couple $1,000. And they seem to be so happy. I'm happy for you. I'm happy you got the win. But I thought you were going to win by more. This seems like a very smart bet. I would assume a lot of people are thinking the same thing.
They went 9 weeks in a row last year without covering.
Oh, I know. I rode that thing too. Yeah, I was in Chiefs Kingdom for that entire run.
Yeah.
I had to go this one. I said. I think it was after third one. I was like, we all know
They're gonna.
This is the
okay.
week. This is it.
They can put 45 plays together straight if they want to and have to. Like that's what they haven't chosen to do so. But this week they're not going to lose 4 straight. They're not going to not cover 4. Hey, there's no way we go into 2 months here, 5 weeks.
Not a chance.
You know, all right, it's been wild. 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then I rode that entire thing because I was like, at some point they're going to come back. In my speech that I give every week about the Chiefs coming back to life has to stop this week, and it never fucking did. So I like that bet a lot. I like the Browns too. They get Odell Beckham Jr. into an offense that was really starting to click. I assume he's going to be used well. Everybody, at the end of the season, just to talk shit on Odell, it felt like this is literally what they tried to do. Like, hey, we got to talk shit on Odell. So when he left, the team got good. It's like, well, maybe the team just learned the offense as well because it was COVID. They weren't allowed in the building, and they were just understand. Maybe adding Odell Beckham to that offense will be cool too. I might be wrong. They might be right. But I feel like that Browns team with Clowney on that D-line now too, I think they're only going to go.
Can I give you one more that I like?
Yeah, come on. That's what we're doing here.
Opening weekend, Sunday Night Football. Rams are -7 at home versus the Bears. Everyone will say that the Rams got better in almost every single way this offseason. Number 1 defense potentially in the league last season going against the Bears offense that fucking stinks. We don't know if it's going to be Dalton or Fields. Give me the 7. Lay the 7 with the Rams.
Yeah, and this is Sunday Night Football. Matthew Stafford.
Ooh.
Coming out and saying, welcome to the show, by the way.
Debut in the new stadium, kind of.
This has been with fans.
Yeah.
This has been my entire career in Detroit. You haven't seen it. Now I got an offensive guru calling plays, and we got weapons. I would hammer the over in that one as well, and the Rams team over in that one. I assume that is going to be a fucking show from Matthew Stafford.
Oh, yeah. Against the Bears team, too, that's been beaten up on the Lions.
And he knows the Bears team.
Yeah.
He knows this Bears team pretty well.
Yeah.
He knows well, I guess Chuck did retire.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Chuck Pagano retired, new D coordinator.
Even more
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good. Yeah, but they got guys. They got guys over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nagy's going to be desperate.
Dalton gets lit up game 1 against the Rams. Easy to start Justin Fields week 2.
So you think maybe somebody's going to do the when sunshine gets in to remember the Titans.
Hey, Andy, go get slaughtered out there.
Let 'em
Okay.
Let him through,
Take
right?
one.
AJ Hawk, your thoughts on the schedule release leaks that have happened thus far. Couple big games. Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing host to the Dallas Cowboys September 9th. Buccaneers favored by 6. I'm hammering them with every single hammer I can find. Are you going to ride with the Cowboys opening night? And what are your thoughts on some of these other games, AJ? Are you excited that we're getting a chance to hear who's going to London when? What are the Thanksgiving games? How about Christmas?
Yeah!
Colts are playing the Cardinals, it has been released. And also the Browns and the Packers. If Aaron Rodgers is on the Green Bay Packers, imagine the star-studded spectacle that is Jesus Christ's birthday. I mean, AJ, are you not pumped up about this? This is a big day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I watched a little bit of the show earlier, and you guys talking about like the different travel schedules of what Tom Brady's going to have to do. And this game is in October, and what about this? Back-to-back tough games, and I almost wanted to fake an illness maybe because I have a hard time trying to find a way to make
You're too cool for the
Make you
schedule,
mass.
I think that the week 1 game is the one I do care about. That Thursday night Cowboys Bucks. I got to play in that game. We played the Saints after the lockout, and there was a bunch of build up. It was awesome. There was concerts out on the street before the game. Like that's a fun game to be a part of. I'm excited to watch that game because it starts the whole season. But I think the Cowboys might look pretty good there too.
Okay, so you've obviously won a Super Bowl. That first game, it does feel like that because the media hype is for almost 2 months maybe for that point. Super Bowl is only 2 weeks of build, but it's all eyes, it's a whole world. But in the football world, that Thursday night games in general, by the way, but that Thursday night game, all eyes are there. I mean, here we go. You got the Super Bowl champs, and then you got the team that A.J. Hawk said was going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl this past year. Big Mike McCarthy in his second year, but only his first real year with Dak Prescott back. How are they going to look? I'd assume not good opening night. That's just what I think. But 17 games is a long time. I'm not saying Dak and Mike and that team won't figure it out because they even won some games last year. I assume they will, but it feels like this is Buccaneers buzzsaw Thursday night. Tom Brady's going to love this, I think.
I mean, the game's going to be awesome. There's going to be a ton of hype. We're going to talk about it before. We're going to react to it after. And in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to mean anything for the grand total of the season. Yeah, it could come down. You could point back to it. But no matter what happens, good or bad for either team, like, hey, this isn't who you are right now tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Bill Belichick has been the most open about that whole thing. Like first couple weeks, they win, they lose. I mean, I guess every reaction from him is the exact same, but
you can't get too excited. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you do look amazing and blow somebody out, Belichick's one of those guys. Yeah, I don't think he ever lets anybody get too excited about their success, but yeah, you can't put too much into it either way, I think.
Football season doesn't begin until after Thanksgiving.
That's right.
That's when you're trying to. Every coach, I assume, says, we just got to get better every day. We can't be playing our best football now. We got to be playing our best football in December. Like that's how everybody feels. But you can't give it away early, though. You can't give yourself no chance early in the season. But, man, those teams that get hot late, those are the most dangerous ones, it seems like, in the playoffs. And, by the way, Tampa was that team. Tampa got hot. They had that bye week. What was it, week 11, I think, last year, maybe? I think it was week 11.
So, yeah.
I might be wrong. They had a bye week or whatever, week 11, maybe week 12. Week 11 might have been when the Dolphins had their bye week.
Might even been week 13. It might have been later.
Yeah, it was late. It felt late. They had a late bye week. I think that's when Tom and BA and everybody sat down and said, hey, what do we need to do? They changed the offense. They start doing different things, more play action, more run, more dump, more. It felt like more Tom Brady almost after that. And then they got fucking hot. Now, the Heineken machine, Taylor Heineke, he gave him a run there in the first week of playoffs or whatever after Chase Young told Tom Brady he was coming. But, I mean, that team, they're only starting, and they brought everybody back somehow. What if they start too hot? What if they peak too early? Is that possible? What is that?
That is possible. Absolutely.
Hey, by the way, what we just did there with you, AJ, we got you excited about schedule release.
Yeah.
AJ.